Welcome back to another video, and of course I do have to introduce myself because we may have new people coming along, viewing content and joining our community. My name is Misha, and again, if you guys are into the whole self-development journey and you guys are just ready to focus on yourself, and elevate and become the best version of yourself, this is definitely the community that you will want to join, because over here we are getting our stuff together. Now, I just came back from a walk, so I'm not, like, y'all just gonna have to accept me as I am right now. But I just came back from a long walk, and something crossed my mind, and I was like, let's talk about this. Let's bring this to the forefront. And the reason why I'm so obsessed and gung-ho about working on ourselves and me working on myself, and why I have this tunnel vision when it comes to my transformation, because yes, I'm definitely going through a transformation in front of all of you guys who are watching. But and you may be going through the same thing, right? You may have just started your self-development journey, your transformation journey. The reason why this is so important, and I feel like this is one of the things, or I believe this is one of the things that is going to help us flourish in 2023 and really allow us to be successful in the new year, is pouring all of our energy into ourselves and taking this year to really do the work and focus on ourselves. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, there are a lot of things that are out of our control. But the one thing that we are in control of, that we have full control of, is ourselves, right? There's a lot of things going on in the world. Inflation, people are experiencing a lot of despair. People are scared. You know what I mean? People are going through it. It's just tough times in today's times right now, right? But and we may not feel like we have control of those things, but the one thing that we do have control of is ourselves. We have control of the things that we put in our body. We have the control of the things that we choose to focus on. We have choices. Anything pertaining to us, we do have a choice and we have full control of. That includes our reactions, right? And if we're going to be successful in the next year, you really want to understand that at this time it's very imperative that you only, and I say only with emphasis, you only focus on the things that you have control of. Because why would I be listening to the news, taking in all of that negative information, if I, at this moment, at this point of time, I don't have any control of it? It literally makes no sense, because energy grows where energy goes. And if I can't control it, I don't focus on it. Listen, if you're going through it in your relationship with your spouse, understand that you can't make that person, man or woman, do anything that they don't want to do. Because guess what? Just like you have free will and you have control over yourself, they have control over themselves. And if they're going to do it, it's because they want to do it. You're not making them do anything. Okay? So with that being said, we should be focusing on ourselves. And once you start doing that and start placing your energy on you and accomplishing the things that you need to accomplish, and not just accomplish, but literally dissecting and really getting down to, okay, there's 24 hours in a day. There are 24 hours in a day, right? Half of us are going to work for 8 hours. The other times we got to deal with our family, take care of our children, take care of our significant other. And, there's a small amount of time that we really have for ourselves. So why not use that time to really do the things that it is that you need to work on, right? If you are like me, I am a recovering people pleaser. I get distracted easily because I just want to help everybody. And that's just something that I have to work on. I'm always wanting to be the one that's there for everyone. But, I put myself on a back burner. And this is something that, I'm working on still. But I'm very clear, this is definitely not taking this with me next year, right? This is staying in 2022. Definitely not taking it with me, because I noticed that for me, that when I start even working on myself, somebody else have a problem, and if you like me, you love you're solution oriented, right? You love to solve problems. You're raising your hand to be like, I can help you. I can help you. But let me tell you, you got stuff to do, right? You should never be sitting in idle. Your mind should never be idle, because we know that an idle mind is the devil's playground. Your mind should never be idle. There's always something for you to do, something for you to work on, right? We all have unresolved trauma, right? Especially if you're in your 20s, even teenagers, right? If you are a teen watching this, for you too. But in your 20s, your 30s and stuff like that, you have accumulated all of this trauma that has not been resolved, that we should be working on, right? You should be working on that. So you have that to focus on. If you have health issues, you're overweight, like myself, like my health is my number one priority right now. You should be working on that. That you should not be saying, you should not have a time where you feel like you're bored. If you are a person out there that's right now, feeling low, feeling down because you feel like you don't have friends, you don't have, family, and you just have yourself, you in it right now. You don't even see the advantage that you have right now. That's perfect. Some of us got to duck and dodge friends and family members. You know what I mean? We trying to get to the point where we can isolate and be secluded and be by ourselves and really just pour into ourselves, because we tired of being the superhero putting on the cape for everybody else. Some of us wish we didn't have that, right? But if you are a person that has been feeling low because you feel like you really don't have anyone, I'm here to tell you, yes, you do. You have yourself. And I know that is so cliche, and I know that you may have heard that from plenty of people, maybe motivational videos and things like that, but it is so true. You have yourself. So while you have yourself and you have that downtime, because listen, everything comes in seasons. 1 minute you up, the next minute you down. 1 minute you got a lot of friends, the next minute you don't. 1 minute you got money, the next minute you don't. Everything comes in season. And this may be your season, your blessing in disguise, that you don't even realize that the reason why you have all of this time by yourself and you fell out with people and you just don't have anyone in your corner right now is because you are in that season of isolation where you need to focus on yourself. Because listen, if you ain't doing it, no one else is going to do it. And you will see, as you start pouring into yourself, you will start attracting people, because let's face it, being codependent is a very unattractive trait. Once you have that confidence to where you I really don't need nobody. I'm good with me. Like, I'm learning to be my own best. It feels great, you guys. Like, all my life, I have always had someone tagging along. You know what I mean? I always had someone just, you know what I mean? But I'm falling in love, and I'm really enjoying this space of just working on me. I don't really talk to people right now, because I'm so I have this tunnel vision where I'm just so I'm excited, and I'm just I'm passionate about this transformation. I see this vision of myself. I see this person that I'm supposed to be, and that's all I'm focused on right now, right? And that is okay. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish, and the only reason why I say selfish is because us as human beings, we just have this knack we just have to label things, right? Everything has to have a label. But I personally don't believe that is selfish. I'm just giving myself the self-love and the self-care that I need. So if you're right now, you feel like you don't have anyone, and you're going through this depression state because you feel like, you're lonely, I'm telling you, people go through the best transformations during dark times, right? Success never comes to people during happy times, very rarely, but for the most part, people go through the best transformations. Success, I heard success stories of people being, homeless, not having a dime to their name, being by themselves, and now they multimillionaires. And that may not even be your goal. You may not have a goal of becoming a millionaire. Your goal may be just simply to, stop procrastinating. You may have a goal, because let me tell you another thing, and this is going to be in another video. Success is what you define success to be, not what society tells you to be. If another person may think that being successful is, you know, going to college, getting a good job, that is for them. If your success is, you know, being an entrepreneur, that's for you. Whatever. If you are a stay-at-home mom and your husband working, he paying them bills, and your version of success is being the best stay-at-home wife, and you doing your kids and you being the best mom, you're winning, right? You may have needed to hear this, because we so often, stay-at-home moms get a lot of slack, and I be like, I don't understand why. Because listen, if you have the opportunity to stay at home with your babies, especially in a sick world where we really can't even trust people nowadays, people are evil. People are going through some things, and you just never know. Y'all be seeing the news, like, people have lost their minds. So if you have that advantage and that opportunity to take care of your children, and your babies get to be with you, and you really get to pour into your children, because a lot of people, kids are being raised at daycare, right? A lot of people, kids are being raised by daycare providers most of the day. If you have the opportunity to really pour into your own children and be there, emotionally available, because you don't got to worry about bills because your husband is doing that for you, you are winning. So I want you to understand that, you know, work on yourself. Worry about yourself. Stay on your own path, on your own goals, and work on that, and really just execute it. The power of self-love, the power of self-awareness is just so strong. And I think that we sleep on that. Like, there's always something for you to do. We are always evolving. We are always like getting to the next level. You should not be the same person you was yesterday that you are today. And tomorrow I'm going to be somebody else, right? Tomorrow I'm going to add, not somebody else, let me not say that. Tomorrow I'm going to be adding more layers and more layers to me. We should always be doing that. No matter what we have going on in our life, you need to find time to take care of you. Because there's always something for you to do. Like, you're not perfect, and you're never going to be perfect. So that's even more confirmation that you should still be evolving. I don't care if you in a relationship. I don't care if you in love with somebody and y'all just, no, you should still be with someone, but still have your own life going on, right? So there's always time to work on you. So I just felt like someone needed to hear this. I needed to hear it, obviously, because when I walk, I call it walking meditation, because that's when I get the most insights for me. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like that's when God is talking to me the most, when I'm outside in nature and, you know, I'm smelling that fresh air with the trees and things like that. I feel like that's when I don't know, it just clears my mind and allow for, you know, downloads to enter my mind. And I think that it'd be for me to get, but it also be for me to share it with you. So as I always say, as long as we're working on ourselves and we're pouring into ourselves, then you're going to always win. You can never lose. Stick around for the next video. Again, if you like this video, go ahead and like it, share, and subscribe to the community. What are you doing? Like, it's amazing over here. Like, you gonna look back and be like, I should have been subscribed to the channel. Hop on this train, because I know for a fact I'm transforming in front of you guys, and I'm putting myself out here to hold myself accountable, hold you guys accountable, and for y'all to hold me accountable. But we can do this together, because I'm not going backwards. So stick around for the next video. Bye.